Hello. This is indeed a scary time of the year, and it's also Halloween. So the C-Ville Weekly solicited stories, spooky, scary, haunting, horrifying stories, each one 2 sentences in length. They've scoured all the submissions and chosen 10 winning entries. Live Arts will now present those winning entries from the C-Ville Weekly 2-sentence horror story contest. Now, sit back on the edge of your seats and enjoy.
Wearing the farmer's ripped hat, the scarecrow returns to her post as a blackbird picks at the blood-stained corn. The barn got a brand new shade of red today.
Day 76. Still on the raft. No sign of rescue. Maybe I should just let myself sink. You know, it's not nearly as dark inside of the stomach as I thought it would be.
On the day the anatomy class was scheduled to pith and dissect frogs, the class stared in shock and horror at the teacher. The teacher, perched on his stool in front of the class, stared blankly at nothing, while blood dripped from the scalpel he used to demonstrate how to pith on himself. My worst fear was always being buried alive. Now, down here, my worst fear is starving to death.
She'd walked by that painting on this staircase landing thousands of times over the course of her life. Never once had his eyes blinked back at her until tonight. They did.
I had always heard that you swallow spiders in your sleep. Oh, what no one prepared me for was the horrifying feeling of the arachnids trying to crawl back up after I awoke.
Goddamn rats, he shouted again, as for the 3rd night in a row he heard the scratching and scurrying from within the walls of the old house, behind the ancient plaster, in a dark, cramped, unseen space between the rooms. She smiled and again scraped her cold, withered fingers across the inner wall.
The beast leered at me from the attic, eyes boring into my flesh. And scariest of all, it wasn't wearing a mask.
As the last piece of plexiglass clicked into place, I asked, "So when do I get out of quarantine?" "Well," the doctor said, removing his mask, "that's not how this works."
4 more years. 4 more years.
Congratulations to the winners of C-Ville Weekly's 2-sentence horror story contest. Have a happy Halloween.